Hello, my beautiful YouTube friends. So it is my second work day back after summer break. I didn't get to vlog any yesterday because we had a staff meeting and it started like right at 8 o'clock. And we went outside. We did get to watch the eclipse, and I actually have a picture of my teammate and I with our glasses on, and I'll put that here. And then we went until about 3:30. I worked in my classroom until about 7, and then I went home. My daughter, my sweet precious daughter, brought me iced coffee and a McChicken, which is such a bad choice, but that's okay. Sometimes you just got to do that. And so I left at about 7. I went home, decided what I was going to do at home. I have these crate seats like a lot of people have in their classroom, and I've had them for about 3 years, and they are bad. Like, they've started ripping around the sides, the fabric has, and the batting is like minimal, like you're literally sitting on wood. So I needed to redo those. And so I guess about 8:30 last night, I decided to go to Walmart. And so when I went to Walmart, I not only found foam to do my seats, and I'll show you those tomorrow when I work on those. I'm going to do those tonight at home because we have an air stapler, which is so much better, but I have to use the air gun, to do it, so that has to be a home project. I also found, because I do a lot of iMovie and I do green screen, and I also do a lot for my channel, like YouTube type things that I have in mind to do some exciting things with the green screen. So I found this canvas fabric. It's really cool. And it was only $1.47 a yard. So I got 4 yards so that I can drape it down and then it can come out. And you could actually stand on it, and it's a lot more durable. I had been using just those green plastic tablecloths and then just replacing them because they're only $1 a piece, but $1.47 a yard, that is a steal. I also, for when I'm videoing at home, I found some really pretty peachy fabric that I can put like as a backdrop just to be like, pretty, instead of like whatever might be in whatever room I'm filming. And then I worked on some different projects. Right now, for my Shearshire cat door, I have printed out his face, and here's his eyes, like this. And here's the other eye. Looks kind of mean, but that's what he looks like. And then I also, the thing I stayed here so late to do is I made my hall decorations. These will have their names on them, and they'll go out in the hall to mark where they hang, like their hooks, where they hang their book bags and their coats and things like that, because we don't do that inside the classroom. We do that in the hallway. And then I also made, which I'll share in just a second, these precious table markers. And I actually saw the idea on Etsy, like for sale, for like a an Alice in Wonderland party. But basically I took and made an Alice feet marker that's like an upside down Alice. So cute. And then, I finished out 2 more coffee cups for my door. So there's one of them, and I've just got to put the tissue paper up there. And then here is the other one. So I am going to cut out the rest of this. I will film what I put up and as I put them up in there. I've got a lot to get done today, and we have a leadership meeting at 1 o'clock, and then I have to go to do personal training for my friend at 3:30, and then I coach at the gym from 4:30 to 7:30. And so hopefully my husband will be up to helping me after I get home to help me put the covers on my seats and the foam on my seats, because sometimes it takes an extra hand. Okay, so I think in one of my earlier videos that I talked about the industrial medical blue color that is in our rooms, and this is it. This is what color that I'm referring to. And over the past couple years, I've tried different ways to mask it and cover it up and do different making it pretty kind of things. And this was my latest, like the last thing I've done for like the last 3 years, and it's really done well. It's lasted. I used some, you can see like right in here where it's pasted on there, and I actually used tablecloths, the zebra tablecloths that are plastic, and I put glue, like painted gel glue all over it, and then put the strip of tape on the end of it just to secure it, because it is right there where the hinge is. It was very easy to tear or rip as it was opening and closing. And I really liked that, and that went well. I'm putting deck of cards up to go with my Alice in Wonderland theme, so I'm gonna be pulling those up, and you can see like down here, this one started ripping at the end of the year last year, and then I have the same thing up around my mirror, and just from use and opening and closing that closet, that one has gotten ripped. Not really sure what I'm gonna do over there, but I'm gonna try something different on that door around the mirror as well. Okay, so we are gonna see if this works. This is the paper that I took down off of here, and as you can see, it already has the hole cut out for the handle. So I tried just taking that, putting it over top of there, and tracing this. So now I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife, and I am gonna cut out that hole and see if it fits, and then that'll save me a little bit of time of trying to put it up there, cut it, trace it, that kind of thing. So we'll see if it works, and I will get back to you. So it cut a beautiful hole, and it worked, and it fits over the knob great, but somehow it's not lined up. Like, even though my paper is the right size for my door, the position of that hole is not right. But now that I have that hole made, I can figure out where that hole needs to be for my other piece of paper and put my paper in the right place, trace that, and at least, oh, sorry, I didn't realize I wasn't on it, and at least not have to do it over top of the hole itself. So I think it will still save me time, and I'll still use this, but I'll just have to tweak my template. So it took a little bit of trial and error and a couple messed up pages, but I finally found a position that I was happy with. It gives enough of a border around the outside that the hinges won't mess it up, and it covers to the edge, so that will be taken care of. So I'm really pleased with that. When I get it finished, I will video that. My cute little rabbit name tags in the hallway, and I wanted to give you a little teacher tip. So when you are gluing onto concrete and you're using hot glue, sometimes it's really easy for that hot glue to soak into the crevices of the paint, and it doesn't stick as well. So I always put a piece of tape up on my wall, and then because the hot glue is hot and I spend a lot of time making these and I want to be able to use them again, I put a little piece of tape on the back of wherever I'm going to put the hot glue, and it kind of preserves that, and then when I finish I can just peel off that tape and it'll peel off the hot glue, and then these will be ready to use the next time I want to use them. So I'll show you what it looks like once I get them all glued up. So here are my little rabbits, and I'm gonna put, oh whoops, my finger got crazy. I'm gonna put their name tags right on the top right there so that it'll have their names, and that'll be where they hang their book bags and their coats. And I am in love. They are adorable. I cannot wait to see the kids' reactions on them.